Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here again. I was just running across some material and I ran across something a few years ago I wrote when I was in prison. I think I was in prison at that time. The subject is called Arise, and it indicates that there are solutions to high energy cost, security and terrorism, war, poverty, political corruption. There are solutions. And I spoke about it in Arise. I'd like to share with you the preference. My fellow Americans, we are proud and a special people. We have and do believe in justice, fairness, and mercy. We aspire for the common desires of all people and give to make it so. If there were those amongst us that sought the political front that knew how to produce these qualities that we, amongst all men, hold most dear, we would gladly accept. Over the centuries, many have come with a promise to do just that. Yet, here at the entrance of the 21st, we find ourselves doing the same things as those centuries before, with the same results on a larger scale. America, once renowned as the most ever advanced in technology, in knowledge, production of goods and services, military might, economics, information, etc., etc., the existence of current prices at the gas pump, increased costs of goods and services, with little, if any, increase to your pocketbooks, terrorists, threats, prison populations, the greatest in the developed world, millions without health care, homeless, jobless, criminally challenged, negatively addicted to some detriment, a divided and split Congress, partisans in the branches of government, all indicate and serve as evidence that the status quo does not work in these days and during these times. If America is to be the best that she can be, it will require that the people, the great power holders in any land, they must arise and reestablish the principles of conduct, which is to be reflected of a great nation. People of a great nation know who they are, accept it, and be about the business of being themselves. In order to protect that which is most dear to themselves, they make agreements with one another to guarantee and to protect the principles that allow each and every citizen to be themselves. They recognize that of all things that government is, none is more important than the protection of the common rights and privileges of the people, and no special interest of anyone, group, or cause gets the support of others having knowledge of infringement in or upon the life of any citizen. This is the stuff that allows gas prices to stay below 50 cents, that allows the working of one family member to be sufficient to meet the daily cost of living. It creates opportunities that calls for the talents and expertise of every individual, takes away the excuse for the terrorists, eliminates the environment for crime and violence. All of this any nation can have for the low, low price of respecting oneself and others by doing for others as you would have them do unto you. This principle will dictate policy that responds in kind to the principles. Anywhere in the world, in any society, America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Central America, any place where people are, or a group, or cause that presents itself superior to the sum total of the people is destined to fail, and rightly so. What right does a racist, or one that is filled with prejudice, have in making laws and policies that affect the lives of others? This is why it is the duty of good government to protect all of the people in spite of their differences. The laws and principles that govern such a government are founded and handed down from the beginning, from the same power that created the human population. All other ideas have failed. So I say to all America, I say to the people of the world, do you continue on the 21st century, onto the 21st century, with the philosophy that has created Afghanistan, Iraq, North Korea, Iran? A person, a people, or a nation, each will reap that which is sown. All over the world, the people have followed blindly the dictates of others, which have always fallen short of the common desire results. That which makes these coming years and political seasons different is the knowledge and acceptance thereof that not one single person in the Washington establishment is willing to do one thing or in one act in the name of we the people. In the true spirit of the phrase, Washington does not represent such anymore. If it ever did, yet you, the American people, must come up with a plan, not a political party or special interest. You, the people, the American people, must send individuals to Washington to implement the plans of the people that cannot be lobbied against. You, the American people, must hire and fire as need dictates. I'd like to share with you further, ladies and gentlemen, in the future. I got some wonderful information here, but I guess you already know it's not new, because I'm sure you've heard it before. Until next time, Eddie Marcus saying goodbye for now.